Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. Today in City Skylines, we have a little bit of change. Well, a lot of change, but you would never know it by looking at it. It seems like I've been in this one spot since the very beginning, and this is what, episode 5? I do apologize if that irks you. It kind of irks me as well. But like always, issues crop up. I go into the minutest of detail about it. An hour and a half has passed, and then I'm like, what was I doing? So I apologize. But things are, I think, a lot better. I have made improvements, and I've made some major changes that I think are working. So I'm going to try again to do this without killing you. I do not mean to kill you. I'll try not to talk while I'm touching my keyboard. But we'll start at the farm here on the far end. You will notice. Oh, you won't notice. I'm in camera mode. 5 stars. I have 5-star industries and everything except ore because I'm a dummy. I had I had no idea. Well, I knew that there were unique factories. I just assumed that they were in one spot. When you clicked on ore, that was what you got. But no. There's like a slew of tabs. It shows warehouses and, different levels or whatever. Well, Unique Factories is in there somewhere. And I finally found it. So, I expanded my farm. Some of you might not like that these crops are split up a bit. Like I have cotton here, potatoes here, wheat like this, corn like this. I kind of like it. Now, this is all oranges because we're in a tropical area, so I figured I would stick kind of true. And I have all 4 aminos now. So I have piggies and sheep and cows and Hereford cows. Oh, and I can't remember his name. Little Tom or something. This is so cute. Oh, wrong side, the sun. I have a new LUT thing. I don't know what LUT stands for. I shouldn't even say that. Isn't this cute? This charming little thing here is a British water pump, and it does a pretty good job. I can't remember the stats exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's either 60,000 or 600,000. I don't remember, but it's one of those. It's like a vanilla, only it's an asset. It's very cute. And he has a name. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it is, but look at my sheep. Hi, sheep. Look at them. They're so cute. And piggies. Oh, hey, there's somebody. Oh my goodness, look at there's somebody working on the farm. Actually working. Good gravy, I never even noticed that. That is too cool. My chair is farting. I hope you guys can ignore it. Wait a minute. Did I mess this up? Oh, did I put you guys across the street from each other? Oh, I see. So you can look at each other. Well, I suppose you could look either way. And there goes somebody else. And somebody else. I never noticed people walking around here. Okay, here's my piggies. Hello, piggies. Hi, guys. Not too blurry. Oh, another farmer kind of skating around the place. Wow. The blur is back. I've got to kind of mess around, but see, when you come out a little bit, it's not so bad. And then, ew. Unless that's just my eyeballs. I don't know. My eyes are so bad. They always have been. And I haven't been able to get a new pair of glasses in well over 10 years, so I can't see anything. So yeah, the distant blur is back. I screwed something up with this new lighting mod. And I don't know what I did wrong, but here's my oranges. They're so pretty. I could not get for the longest time. That's why this one is so light. It refused to turn orange. And I realized that this was sitting, it was plopped down normal, but it was encroaching on this one, and this one never grew. So I moved this guy out of the way, and now he's got some oranges. So I'm very happy. Anyway, Unique Factories. Oh, I'm so dumb. I was watching a video, and someone was talking about their lemonade factory, and I'm like, hey, how come I don't get a lemonade factory? So I'm pretty sure this is furniture, and then we've got toys. Toys is somewhere. There's toys. Yeah. I don't know. I've got 3 of them down, and then I have one. I'm going too fast, am I? I'm so sorry. I expanded my forestry, So I added all this and this. I just made it a little bit bigger. So now I have like a couple duplicate factories, but not a lot. And everybody is so happy. It's just amazing to me that none of these people are like, we're not getting, like the last one when I tried to build Detroit. Oh my gosh. I had screwed that up so bad. So I believe this is a glass factory. Somebody, or is it plastics? I don't remember, I'm sorry. But this is oil, and it finally hit 5 stars. I still have regular industry here, but all of this is high-end commercial and offices. And I'm, like always, it breaks my heart that I would have to get rid of the regular industry. I feel sorry for it. I don't know. But I'm trying. Oh, wrong side. You know I'm not a fan of this. When 2 of the same thing comes down at once, even though you got a different color roof, I know what you're trying to do here. I'm trying to ignore that for the time being, but over here, I just can't do it. If I see 2 of the same building next to each, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, unless that's 2, whatever, I don't like it. I want uniqueness. This drives me nuts too. Why are you doing this? We only need 1 in this city. And that's a vanilla thing. So I went to the workshop and I was looking at styles. I already had, well, no. I think the European vanilla came with the game or something. So I did that, sorry, in this neighborhood over here. Well, I went in and I looked for a few more, and I have some Italian, wealthy European, and American eclectic. Oh, I wish I could remember names. I stink at names, okay? So this is the only industry that's still stuck at 4, and I know why. I did put a factory. Where did my factory go? Over here? I couldn't tell you what it is. I'm sorry. I don't know what comes with. But I tried to, like real industry looking factories, I tried to keep them. I might not even be pointing at, but I'm pretty sure I put the huge, because some of these factories are massive. And this is a unique one. I can't quite remember what it is. But if it looked like this, I wanted it more in a smoky industrialized area, which, by the way, the Hide It mod, the only thing I asked it to get rid of is the ground pollution and smoke, but I don't mind steam. Steam has never bothered me. I don't think it's an issue. Now over here, I still have my adorable fishing industry. You guys are cute. I just can't get over it. They are so cute. I love my little fishing boats. This is something else I found out. Oh, this is my, no, that's not my... The one I showed you last time was actually the Art Deco one. But this is, I think it starts with a W, Wasserman or something. This thing cranks out 120 million, 120,000. It's huge. It's a big water tower, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. I found this as well, along with the unique factories. So one of these is seaweed, and this is algae. I don't know what they produce. Seaweed and algae, I guess. Who wants algae? I don't know. But I think it's adorable. It's very pretty. Oh, okay, too close. Darn it. I wish I was better at this, and I do apologize if anybody's going, oh, I don't know what anybody would want algae for, but I've got them because they're available. And they're working just fine. I still haven't touched this area, but I am finding more rocks and stuff to stick here in my little collection. Oh my gosh. Move It was giving me the hardest time. You'll notice this dumb stuff is back. But Move It was giving me the hardest time, and I don't want to go into the details about it. I know I should, and I'm thinking I should make a video showing you guys, this is how I do it. Now you tell me how it's supposed to be done type video. See, it's very blurry. I've got to get rid of that again. But then you come in close and it's very sharp, very detailed. Now, I went back a 3rd time and restructured this. I hope this is a good view. You will remember all of this was tall high-rises. I had decided maybe, well, I went back and I rearranged everything. I even redistricted. Here's my main thoroughfare, right? And you can come out this way and you can go all the way over here out of my city. This way, I haven't quite added it yet. And then this is the main road going out. Well, I opened it all up. I allowed parking. Well, I didn't quite want parking here, but this is a private neighborhood, so I figured, you know what? You do you. I opened up to traffic again. All of my roads are open to traffic and parking, except, well, not the main roads. Okay, no parking on my main roads. I think that's ridiculous. Who would park on the side of a highway? I don't know. I don't think it's allowed. And I know these aren't highway roads, but they're 4 lanes, 2 lanes on either side. That would be like me going down the two main intersections on the corner there and just parking my car. And these guys, I think, are waiting for the trolley. That's another sadness. These guys got so broken up. They break up every time you make changes because buildings will crumble and then they'll come back up. So I have to fix these. I gotta go. Oh dear, it's a little low, huh? Well, you'll notice, just gotta walk through the top of a tree. Oh boy, I think it's too high. And me liking, well, this is an uncanny thing about me. I am terrified of heights. But seeing it in a game like this, I think it would be cool to be able to walk up something like this. I've never had the opportunity to do this for real. I just feel like from looking at it, that's way too high. But apparently, according to the trees, it's too low. Anyway, I gotta come in and fix these. Oh, we're in a building. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I did after opening up everything to everybody, before I did this, I found another setting, and I can't remember if it was a mod or just the vanilla game option. Is to turn off dummy traffic. I had that selected. I didn't select it. It was selected. And I just never noticed it. And I probably never knew what they meant by dummy traffic. And I turned that off and I still have bad traffic. This will always be a nightmare for me here. It's just the way it's going to be. But I think it's a little bit better. It's more reasonable. And my expressway, as you can plainly tell, it's moving. There isn't a long line of people stuck on these things. They're going. See? They are going to get stuck here, but they're able to move because traffic is not so bad. It backs up, but I have lights where I need them. And you're just going to have to wait at the light. But it helps because look, there's nothing there. But all of these people coming off of this want to get onto the expressway. So I suppose I could move this, but I put this here for these guys. I've got warehouses and garbage, and this is all offices along the expressway here. And other people are using it, and I have to learn how to say, oh well, this is the Art Deco water tower. We've seen this before. Very pretty. So I went back in and I reworked campus. Oh my goodness, what was with the words? I am very sad to report that I did return my trolley. I'm very sad about this. This must be a forgotten asset to the game, because even if you were to get, which I have, the transportation DLC, this is neglected, and there's only one choice of car. There's only 30 seats. Now, I'm going to take you on a little trip here, okay? So I don't want to kill your eyes, but we're going to go through my city, the trolley bus route. There they are. He's a cute little thing. Let me try to fix this. It's very hilly and okay. Stop. Thank you. The sun's in a bad position, so you're really not going to get a good idea. But this is my trolley route. It goes straight through the city. Let's go up. Maybe that'll be better. I just don't want to crash into any buildings. You come out here. This is brand new. The trolley, I'll show you this in a minute. The trolley comes out here, and then it crosses this bridge that I made. We've seen this in the other video. I don't know how to fix this. This is where Move It gives me a hard time. All of the YouTubers say just click this node and this node, hold shift, and hit page up or down. Well, I do that and the road goes voot, or it goes all the way over here. Not working for me. See this here? Do you see this? It's a trolley stop. And I'm not lying. According to my transport manager, there are over 8,000 people standing here waiting to get on a 30-passenger trolley. Now, I only have so many trolleys at my disposal. This has been like this since I put the trolley line up. It's insane. And here's the kicker. Right here. Oh, I hope I can do this without killing anybody. You see this? Right here. Not even a block away. What is this, huh? Is this a metro? Yeah. A metro that takes you anywhere in the entire universe that you want to go. What do? I'm going to stand in a line with 8,000 other people and wait for a trolley bus that only fits 30 of us. And I've got like 40 trolley buses running. Because if I put any more down, it gets really chaotic. So I think I have 35, 40. And that's the best I can do for these guys. And they insist on 8,000. Can't you just walk down this sidewalk? Please, look at the old man. He's using a cane. He's got to be in pain. Here, come on, right here. You can do it. It's right here. You can get to it. And see, it does come rather frequently. It's not like they stand there waiting and waiting and waiting. But if you were the first person here, you're out of luck. And if I put any more down, the traffic goes crazy and they all get jammed up right here, all along their little route in this corner here, because they go back this way and then they go back up on their route. That's all they've got. I just figured it would be a cute way for these guys to come over here. They can do it by bus, they can do it by metro. But I figured, and trolleys are adorable. I really like them. And I cannot find anything on the workshop that will give me one of these that will hold 70 or 80 passengers. This is 30 and that's it. That's all you get. Very disappointing. I added this, not because they were demanding people. I just needed to finish this off. I've got to separate this industry. And this was wide open. So I gave them their warehouses and another clean recycling center. And I gave them, well, they have one here, but this was originally for this part of the city. So it doesn't really matter. Their garbage is fine. I've never had anybody say that they're... So what we have here is a mix of dark blue and dark green. And then back here we just have light blue and light green, and I'm leaving it that way. I'm not unhappy with it. I tried the YouTuber trick where you make them historical so they don't change. So I got my Walgreens on the corner, which if you live in America, this is where it always is. You will always see coming down a road, usually going this way, Walgreens is sitting there on the corner. And then across the street is your McDonald's, but whatever. So these will upgrade, but they should stay the same. And this is really cute. I like this. This is a hair salon. And this was disappointing. This ice cream parlor. Okay. And then we got a couple of the greenhouses. And then these two were supposed to be more commercial, and they just would not cooperate. The cutest vanilla ice cream parlor. It's just a flat thing with parking out front, couple umbrella tables here, and the most adorable spinning ice cream sign on the top. And I said, oh, most definitely historical. And mind you, I sat here waiting for it to come up, right? So I clicked historical. I went back over here. I was watching what was going on. I come back here, and it's upgrading. And it turned into one of these ugly, this thing here. I'm like, I did hit historical, right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't seem to work well for me. I don't know. So I'm like, well, I'm done with this. I must have changed it over 18 different times. The ice cream parlor finally came back. The minute it was done building, I'm like, historical, don't change. What does it do? It goes out of business because there's uneducated workers. I'm like, you butthead. So I ended up getting rid of the blue and I just put more green there. Speaking of uneducated workers, I already have a university over here, and I clicked on the education tab. A majority of the people living in this world are highly educated, but my elementary was abysmal. And the weird thing was, after I did this, I made sure that each of these neighborhoods had at least 2 elementary schools. Elementary schools don't go far because I don't have any of the assets that offer 1,200 students or 800 students. Mine are just the vanilla 300. So I try to plunk down as many as I can, right? High schools, that's a different story. Mine are 12 and 1,300. So I can plunk one down here and one down here, and that covers the whole. Well, I added an elementary school, and I love doing this. I tried to get the school on a angle here so that in the backyard, which they do have their little teacher's lounge and play area, but I love adding this small park, small kids playground or something. And then I move it up as best I can so that the path connects. And now the kids have a more realistic yard to play in, right? This I was sad about. I couldn't, if I move this back just a tad, maybe I could get the fence to go in a little bit more, but I couldn't. And this is the way that people can get in here anyway. So I know it doesn't sound like the safest of places, but I love doing this. I do this with every elementary school. So I ended up adding another university, and this is the Vanilla University. I don't mind this. I think this is very elegant. I love this. Very cute. However, after I plunked it down, got the high school here, and again, I do this all the time. Well, okay, this was a little bit different because the way the path and the road and all that stuff, I even put a fence around it. The school fit best here. I couldn't quite get it to come out on this road. But what I normally like to do is put the school in the middle, and they have tennis courts on one side and the basketball court on the other, or in the back, or whatever, however it works out. But I always do that. I just think it's so important for the kids to have places outside. I mean, the high school where I went to and is actually still there, these are like 8 and 10 long, right on the main road, and the school is over here. So there's a massive tennis court. And then behind this is the football field. And then the basketball courts are all along the back. There's parking here and a ton of parking out front. And then there's a building over here, but behind that, court, and then there's more inside. There's plenty of places for these kids, even out of school, to go and have a good time without getting into trouble. So I love that. I appreciate it. Anyway, I always have to go off topic. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I apologize if you hate that. After I put this in, and I thought it was very cute, I gave it a library and, just the library, the vanilla assets. I went back into the education tab just to see if it made a difference. There are only 500 some odd students in this campus, which is, here, and the same thing over here. And I don't care. I don't care. It sounds like I screwed up, but I'm going too fast. I apologize. I kind of like that there's one closer to these guys and then one for all of this. It's fine. I added this to jump power. I did end up going back and getting my little box that helps jump the power. I ended up going back and getting it because it was about 2 days that I didn't have the asset, and I was still getting those random glitchy, just like a corner of the world here would go out of power, and they were connected. So there's something wrong with something I've added to the game, and I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but I have ample power. And by the way, this is the only power that I have. This is it. This is all I'm using. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you on the sunny side. This is the only source of power in my entire city. And I do understand that some of these, I believe, actually generate power, and then I think recycling centers as well. So that might be helping add to it. And I ended up adding this to my European theme here, so they all kind of, except these for some reason, light blue. Okay, sorry about that. The game froze. Anyway, what I was mentioning is these do not look European to me, and they're light blue. Light blue. The rest of it looks okay. Dark green, dark blue, and, well, this is regular green. And I think it's just like a strange class of European. So you get one area of Europe, and then you get, I don't know, another area of Europe? I ended up getting rid of a lot of the light green houses because they just, I don't think they go with the theme. I want to show you these before I go. I hope you don't mind. This is funny. I'm not concentrating on this right now. I'm really seriously thinking about getting rid of it. I think it just looks silly. But I did take my university road and I came across the bridge, which we've always had, but instead of going up towards the silliness, I decided to connect it back to the expressway. I made this myself and I did not do a good job. I know I don't do a good job, but it seems to be working out okay, and then I'm just going to branch out that way. I don't know. But it's working and it's helping to alleviate. The problem is I cannot get rid of this no matter what road I use. That looks absolutely ridiculous, and I apologize for it. I have deleted and re-dragged, and even when you do, let's put one here and go across, put one here and then go down, this is there. If you start here and then you kind of up and then you go over and then you go down, it's still there. Very annoying. It looks so stupid. So I believe this was always there. This is kind of starting to annoy me. I'm gonna have to figure out a one-way system for these guys so that they're not we're not getting our garbage bagged up. That'll be my fault. So then we have our original entrance here, but this area here, I added this in. Yeah, see, they're right next to each other. It's crazy. No, this was always here for my industry. Yeah, okay. But I ended up putting this in to get over to here, and everybody from here was getting off here, coming down here, and going into my city this way, disrupting my industry. So I gave them oh, wrong key, doggone it. I gave them this option here. They were actually coming off this, getting on here, and then going all the way over here, and this was so crammed. So I gave them the option, let my trucks get through, and you guys come down here. It probably looks really stupid, but it worked. And then you can hop on this road. And it doesn't really jam up that much. I have a light there, yes, maybe not a good idea, but it's working. And I still cannot help that there are 8,000 people here waiting to hop on a trolley. I just can't help that. Because sadly, I have to say bye-bye to the trolley. It is working. I think it's adorable, but we can't have this. So I'm pretty sure the minute I get rid of the trolley, everybody's going to go right here. Plus, you see, I have buses all throughout. These are Greyhounds, and they hold, I believe, 70, 65 or 70. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But this worked. It's helping. So I'm just letting you know that I am trying to tackle issues that you guys are probably expert at. And I think I'm improving. I hope I'm improving. This was one of those unique buildings. I plunked it down just to connect power. But I did mention I have my little box back, and I'm going to go in and start using those. But I'm not happy with the light. I don't know what I did. I think it's, I hope I can remember this. Ultimate Eye Candy, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, see, I don't like that. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You look like you're burned out in SimCity 5. See, and then you get closer and they're not black anymore. I had it looking really good, especially this distant blur. I got rid of it, and I got rid of those nasty white lines that completely screw up my eyeballs and give me a headache. That is about all I have for you, and I do hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're liking my progress. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't want to go too fast. Don't want to scare anybody, but guess what? I hope it happened. Cargo's coming in. I was very happy to see that. Now it won't do it because I'm recording. But I had 3 ships lining up and 1 in here. So I was very happy to see that. And now it's not going to do it. I'm just letting you know it works. So I'm very happy about that. You'll have to trust me that it works. I knew it. I knew if I came down here, I was going to be like, oh, it's as dead as the last time. Oh, well, look at that. Game magic. I didn't do that. I love the magic wand in this game. So see, my cargo harbor works. And yes, I keep calling my train station the cargo harbor as well. Okay. I'm pretty sure I showed you everything that I've updated and upgraded and improved and maybe not improved. And I'm very happy with our progress. I promise you, the next time we come in here, I'm going to have this filled out, and we're going to work on this area here. It's just driving me nuts. I still have no idea what I should do with this, but I don't like the road that's ringing it. I have a couple ideas, but I'm not quite sure. I hope that's okay with everybody. But let me know what you think of our progress here, and what you think maybe I should do or shouldn't do, what you don't like, what you do like. And thank you very much for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate that as well. I do honestly hope you enjoyed this. And continue to help me with your suggestions and comments. I really appreciate that. Take very good care of yourselves now. Have an absolutely fabulous day. And I will see you in the next one. Whoopsie. Like and subscribe. Gotta remember to say that. Have a terrific day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.